Hey guys, welcome back in. I'm just going to be doing some bounty stuff on Destiny 2. Not going to really have any commentary. I already did my Warlock though. It's just kind of like the stuff I do every week. Um, I just start at the helm, and all I do is I cash out my bounties for the week. I've been trying to get ready for Final Shape a little bit, so I am kind of stockpiling bounties a little bit. So what I've been doing weekly is just cashing out the repeatables and then running the repeatables again. Um, that way I can store as much XP as I can. Let's see here. So I want to make sure I cash out the right ones. It doesn't look like I did repeatables on this character, which is unfortunate. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think I have any repeatables. Well, I screwed that one up unless I forget to do them one day. Yeah, normally what I'll do is I'll do I'll have the 15 repeatables that I can cash out right away. At some point I need to run the prophecy dungeon to get this. Actually, I need to do a bunch of these still. I've only done, I think, 2 of them. So what I'll do is I'll pick up whatever bounty he has that's new that I don't mind doing. Because I just farm them. I don't do like this one's just public events. I should just pick it up and do it, but it's not really going to be worth it. So let's pick up those 2, and then I'll get my 5 repeatables. I always check them. If any of them are kind of a pain to do, I just delete it and get a new one. So that one's easy, 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 easy. See, like this one, I don't. It's a trace rifle. I'll see. Do I even have a trace rifle? Okay, I've got one here. I'll just do that bounty. So I just hit that up, and I go to the tower. You know, if I look at these 2 vendors, I have 5 done already, so. Because typically, I only need to get 3 more bounties done for those 2, so what I'll do is I'll just pick up whatever new bounties they have and pick up 5 repeatables. I'll just do 3 of the repeatables. Typically, I would go back and run them again. I'm just not feeling like it, so I'll probably just log in tomorrow. Because typically I only play for a couple hours a week now, so. And like I'll do this bounty stuff on reset day, and then towards the weekend or whatever, if I need to do dungeons or raids or whatever, then I'll do them then. There's more people around, so. Well, that's about all. I'm going to be muted for most of this, so. If you do happen to see a blue screen pop up for a few seconds, that's just me manipulating my system time. Because what I do is with the Vanguard bounties, I solo queue. I solo queue into strikes to get those done. It's a lot easier to do it that way, and if you end up in a free roam area, it makes it even better because you can get them done quicker. So you might see me go into the strike playlist a bunch of times. Like if I get battlegrounds or something like that, they're kind of a pain to get all your kills. So a lot of times I'll bounce out from strike to strike till I get one that's a easy one to farm. So, but that's gonna do it, I guess. This is just what I do every week to get these done because I don't want to waste my time in this game too much. So you want to switch that over. And I'll probably have to pull over a bunch of guns to use too, depending on, because these are repeatable, so you never know really what you're going to get for bounties. So You'll probably see a bunch of stuff getting transferred over at some point, if I ever make it to the tower. Alright, I'm going to mute from here on out. I might check in here and there, but this is just kind of like the process I go through each week, so I will talk to you guys later.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Oh yeah, and I'm not even going to bother with the Guardian game stuff. I might do some of it on my Titan, but that's about it. Not grinding out that stuff, it's really not worth it. I mean, there is like a new Sparrow thing you can get, but that's about it. Now, with the Vanguard ones, oh, I'm out of space. Alright. Got too many bounties.
We have much to discuss.
I'm sure I get some in here I can get rid of. Actually, I can get rid of that. I'm not going to do it on this character. Freaking Corsairs. I'm still getting these stupid things. Oh yeah, and these things I still have. I should just run Shattered Throne just to get rid of it. Like I didn't do anything really this season on my other two characters, so there are a bunch of these other things. I'm just holding on to them in case I need them. See, some of these I can do. Alright, this one I'm not going to do.
Whether or not
on this character, so get rid of that.
Will never be Guardians.
Alright, so that should open up a couple slots.
Greetings. Make good use of it.
I just want to make sure I have 5 bounties from him. Alright, so hand cannon. Auto stasis, alright. Yeah, sometimes you'll get ones to get like 25 grenade kills. I always delete that one because it's a pain in the ass to do. The same thing with the super one. Sometimes depends on what subclass I'm using. But most of the time I'll get rid of the one for super kills. So all I do is I focus on the Vanguard ones first off. So I know I'm gonna need hand cannon. This one don't matter. Hand cannon, solar, auto, and stasis. I think one of these is probably going to be a bow bounty. Yep, bow. Alright. I'm going to need a glaive too. So I just kind of try to double and triple dip on some of these when I can. So I'll bring over a stasis bow, a glaive.
But we will always resolve them and be strong.
Should be good on pretty much everything else here. Trace rifle, have to do that. Alright. So I'm going to end up going to orbit here. I'm going to transfer over some weapons. And then you'll see the screen go blue. That's me manipulating my time. And then I'll just jump into strikes and go. So I'm just going to mute here, just transfer some stuff over, and see you guys in a bit. Yeah, so now I'll queue for a strike, and if all goes well, this should stay at 1 of 3 until I actually launch in. And what I do is, as I load in, I also come over here just to make sure there's nobody else in the fire team. If I do see somebody, I'll back out. So most of the time it catches it. Sometimes it will reset though. You know, if you're in a strike for quite a while, sometimes other people will join. The system will automatically correct itself. So it's a lot easier to get all the kills and stuff you need when you solo in. It takes, what, about 30 seconds or something for this thing to check everything. Now, if I get stuff like Battlegrounds, typically I'll just bounce out of it and go right to another strike. Because ideally what I would like to do is get a strike that starts in a public area, then you can travel around. If you get a Battleground, most of the time you can't leave the area. There are a few of them where you can go into a lost sector and farm in there. Sometimes I'll do that. See, like I'm the only one in here right now, so it's kind of nice. It'd be nice if Bungie would let us just solo into strikes, but for some reason they don't like people doing that. Probably because of what I'm doing now. They want people to, you know, play hours worth of strikes to get bounties done, and I'm not about doing that. So I'm just gonna mute here and start playing.
Guardian, high forces are lashing out from the Cosmodrome, led by a disgraced wizard named Navota.
Disgraced?
She narrowly escaped the previous Vanguard operation with her life. Now the Brood questions her strength.
She'll be desperate to prove herself.
Indeed. That desperation makes her dangerous, but also reckless. Eliminate her before she regains her footing.
Yeah, and it's like I got lucky. I got a good strike pulled out of that. But whenever I do this one, I go to the what the heck's the name of it? Ooh, let's see, Skywatch. Just because it has a higher enemy density. So this is always the way I go for it. You know, there's just way more enemies. They spawn more often. You can wipe out a bunch of these. See, when what I'm looking for is I want to get my Vanguard bounties out of the way first, and then I kind of use these as secondary, you know. So what I'll do is I'll sit in the strike, get all those done, and then what I'll do is I'll bounce over to the Dreaming City to do all the other bounties, because you can do them there. Or, I mean, you can go into the coil and do them there too. Just this is easier for me. So. Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic now because I'm just using the controller mic, and I'm sure it's picking up a bunch of clicking noise, so. Yeah, now you see how quick that was just to do those Vanguard strikes. Just got that out of the way real quick. Got all those done. Now I just have Dreaming City stuff. So I do want to make sure I prepare for that. Just try to get ready ahead of time and look these over quickly. Oh, I will need bow. I'll have to do those in 2 separate steps. Not a big deal though. I'll just load in, finish those, and move on to the next character.
Got a job needs doing. The Taken's very presence is polluting. Let's put a stop.
Yeah, and in Dreaming City, I want to try to farm up a bunch of chests when I see them. Mainly because I need glimmer, but at the same time, I'd like to get some engrams. So try to grab as many as I can see while I kill off enemies.
Hands in the field. We've got Taken inbound.
character should be done. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cash out 3 of these repeatable bounties. And cash out 8 of these. Actually, I'm just going to do 5 of these. I'll log in tomorrow and do the other 5, or the other ones to get that. So now if I look at my tower, those 2 are done. I can just go in, grab my pinnacle, and move on. Yeah, I'm going to log on tomorrow anyway to get more repeatables for next week. Yeah, typically I like to be ready for the following Tuesday, so all I have to do is log in and cash out my bounties, and I don't have to worry about getting a bunch of them, you know, or logging in every day and doing, yeah, I stock up on these too for extra glimmer. So now that character is done, I'll just swap over. I just want to make sure I unequip stuff. It just makes moving things easier. Alright, so just swap my character and just do the whole thing again. Yeah, like typically I'll play, you know, maybe about 2 hours a week. And then, like, if I do, like, dungeons or anything, that'd be a couple more hours, but I haven't been doing them lately. There's really no reason to do them, so... I'm just going to kind of repeat the process here. Actually, I'm going to bounce out for a second and change my time back. Alright. Yeah, so I'll do the same thing. I normally wait until I land in the helm before I mess around my bounties. That way I don't accidentally cash them when I don't mean to. And I did the same thing on this character too. I didn't do the I didn't do the repeatable bounties. I don't know why I did that. I must have just forgot to do them. Alright, so cash out the repeatables. And I don't have any repeatables for that, so that's unfortunate. I wonder if I'm going to run out. I should have enough room for bounties. Yeah, like I'll end up doing the dungeon on this character, so I will grab it. That way the bounty's not sitting on my other characters, taking up room. Hopefully I have the same, yep, got 2 bounties here. Yeah, and I always check them just to see what the bounty is. If it's one that takes more than like 5 minutes to do, well, I'd have to just delete it. Energy weapons, solar strand ability. See, this is the one that I thought, one at that last one where I had to get solar or stasis abilities. I read it wrong. I thought it was this bounty here. That's why I had to switch my subclass. Kinetic weapons, not an issue. Melee, not an issue. Pulse. I don't know, pulse rifles feel like crap lately. I don't know what's up with them. Alright. I'll just leave here and bounce up to the tower and grab bounties there. And I'm actually going to step out for a few minutes after I grab these. I'm going to grab myself a drink, use the bathroom, and all that good stuff. Yeah, actually I gotta take my, got medication I take too, so I gotta take some of that too. Yeah, so a lot of times when I'm not doing No Man's Sky, I'll be in here, or I do a lot of retro games too. I do a lot of emulated games, all the A lot of them from like NES up to current. So doing a lot of emulation lately, and you got a bunch of base videos that are going to come out in a couple weeks. So I'm trying to put the finishing touches on those now. So there'll be right around the middle of this month to the middle of next month. I'll have a bunch of videos coming out, and my bounties are full. Kidding me? Wow. Why is it saying it's full? I still have room for 2 more. Oh, it's because I got 5 repeatables, maybe? Yep. Alright. There's a couple things here. I'm just going to... Oh yeah, I still have to do this at some point this season. Timeline. See, I can't freaking get rid of this. I'm gonna have to run through this whole thing because I accidentally picked it up. Actually, these heirlooms can go. I'll just pick these up again if I need them. Because right now they're just taking up room. I'm not doing any of that stuff from last season, so. Alright. Grab a few more bounties here.
Greetings.
Oh, what's this? Codes. Alright. I didn't even notice which bounties I got there. Alright, finisher, bow, super. Alright, like this one, 15 supers, I'm just gonna get rid of it. And roll another one.
Greetings.
It's already kind of a pain to get a super on. And of course, it's gonna keep giving me the super bounty over and over again. I don't know why it does that either. Then sometimes if you click on the bounty too fast, it won't actually give you a bounty, but it will take your credits.
Requisition approved.
Okay, SMG.
Stay strong.
Alright. Let's see what I have for bounties. SMG, finisher, bow. Bow, sword. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna have to bring over a glaive again. A glaive, a bow. And I think everything else is good. Alright, so I'm going to just transfer those over now. If I can find them. Alright, looks like the glaive I already brought over, so I'll bring bow. Sword. No, I want SMG. I was like making sure I'm ready before I even launch in. Alright, so those will be all set. Alright, I'm gonna bounce out probably about 5 minutes to use the bathroom, take medication, and grab a drink. So I will be back. few into a strike and see what happens. Hopefully I'll get lucky again. A lot of times you end up loading in like 3 or 4 times until you can get a decent strike to run. Sometimes I'll actually just run through the strike too, but I'd rather not. Mainly because these gunsmith bounties, you can't die when you do them. So if you're working on one that's kind of a pain to do, you know, like rocket launcher can be kind of a pain sometimes, you know. You don't want to start working on it and end up dying and have to restart it, so that's why I prefer, you know, like open world areas. Because you still do take a debuff from doing the strike, whatever the modifiers are. You know, like arc threat, stuff like that, so. I'm just going to load in and see what happens. Like this one's a battleground, but you can't leave this area and go on the wrong subclass.
Imperial reinforcements have
I
arrived.
thought I was on a warlock for a second there.
Show them the futility of foresight.
You can use this lost sector, so I might just try to knock out my bow kills here real quick and move on. Usually I just use this first room. I don't even bother going up by the boss. You can get a lot of kills here real quick. Right. All I do is run back to my Sparrow and reset the lost sector. And as you can see, quite a bit of my bow kills done already. So, do that a couple times. Wait, do I have pulse? Okay. I don't need pulse rifle. Sword finisher, submachine gun. Might not be too bad. I thought I had to get stasis kills too. I guess not. That may have been one of the repeatables. Freaking hobgoblins, they become immune so quick now. I know I need to get 5 finisher. I use a flame type now. I'll try to get those 5 finisher kills out of the way. I always forget it, so. be careful because I need some machine gun kills. They become immune way too quick now. Right. Well, I'm just going to backtrack and use my sparrow again. And kind of look ahead, see what other... Okay, I need sword kills too. So, I'm going to do switch over. I need glaive as well, so... Oh. Switch that over, go to hand cannon, I guess. Actually, pulse rifle. Alright. Reset that again. I forgot I needed sword kills, so I'm gonna come in and go mainly for sword kills. Get that one out of the way. With a sword. Yeah, I do need for Vanguard. Quite a few. Oh, I still do need more sword, but I don't need them here. I think, yeah, I just need 7 more kills. Come in, grab some sword kills, and then switch over to my bolts, just so I can finish it off before I head over to Dreaming City. So this lost sector isn't bad for farming kills. You can go through it pretty quick. I'm gonna do it. I want to get these freaking hobgoblins out of the way first, because they're a nuisance. I think that's all I need. Orientate myself to see those kills. Alright, so those are done. And on this wall. Oh, I don't have any glaive out. Let's see if I can sneak in a few glaive kills and then bounce out of here. Let's do the rest on Dreaming City. So that'd be quite a few of them. So I will need a pulse rifle, solar rocket. Okay. I'll pick this up real quick. And hopefully there'll be a little bit of glimmer around here too. Oh, I want my rockets. Let's go for that. Alright, and Dreaming City.
Hey, just in time. The Taken seem to forget they stand no chance against you. Remind them.
Okay, so those are all done. So all I'm gonna do is cash in three Vanguard, three Gunsmith, and I'll cash in the 5 for Ribbon. So I double check here. Those are all set. And the helm, I might just run, I'm gonna jump on tomorrow for a little bit, just to get those bounties done and cash them out, but that's about it. I am gonna run in real quickly and just get the free chest here. This is nice and easy one to get to. Yeah, this one's like super easy to get. You hardly have to do anything. But you can get red mortars out of it. It can be nice. This is a pretty fun mission. It's a fun one to run. Now I got that to drop. I'm gonna come over here and delete it because I never get anything good on it. So that'll be done. I'll end up running through this on the weekend most likely. I still have to do all the bow stuff. I'm not too crazy about the bow, so I haven't even bothered. I do need to go through and get them. I think that's gonna do it for me. Jump off for the night, make it an early night. Got some No Man's Sky stuff I want to do, but I always like to get this out of the way like Tuesday or Wednesday. That way I don't have to come back in here till next week. Yeah, but what I'll do tomorrow, like I'll end up picking up, some more repeatables. That way I have 15 that I can pop right away on Tuesday at reset. And yeah, I need to do all these. I have to do like the legend difficulty and all that. So I'm not a big fan of the bow though. It kind of feels clunky. I don't use that much strand either, so. But I'll get to it eventually. I'm in no hurry. I still got 3 months until the friggin' DLC lands, so I'm in no big hurry. But I'm gonna jump off here. Appreciate anybody that tuned in. I know it's kind of a boring video, but I just wanted to just stream it a little bit because I haven't done any Destiny stuff in a long time. Because I only get on for a couple hours a week, and that's about it. Normally I just race through everything. But I'm going to call it there. Alright, thanks guys. See you next time, and have a good one.